Hey everyone, we're back. My name is Miss Scarlet Tanager, and I am playing some
Are
Metal
you
Gear Solid
awake
2! Time for some shenanigans!
GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
There's Snake. Ocelot! Hi, bro. Hi. How you doing? Hi, Daddy.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
I'm not... I ain't your son, and you ain't... Oh, shit, I forgot! Fuck. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Jesus Christ.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
I was hammering
It's
the...
not him I want the answers from.
It's the frame rate. This was an issue in other Let's Plays that I've done. The frame rate running at 60 FPS messes with time detect stuff like that. It's like there's no way that should have gotten out of oxygen that quickly.
Really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Why is it lagging all of a sudden? What the hell?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
Wow, rude.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm sure it's
I'm
fine.
no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable.
Oh, it's the wind effects that's
Needs
causing the lag.
Metal
Right.
Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
Everybody's
List
just...
of names of the Patriots.
Everybody's just backstabbing each other
They
left and
were
right at this
planning
point.
to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
I mean, you should be used to that. You should
But
be
your
used to that at this
plans
point.
hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready.
These wind effects are really fucking with my frame rate.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control.
Fair.
First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Ha! Damn it, Ocelot! Why are you like this?
What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous.
Oh, shut up, Ocelot.
I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
He's part of the Patriots, sort of. It's complicated.
Exercise. The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus?
Dun dun dun.
This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
That's why it's so similar. All the little similarities.
Ames and the president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well.
Through Olga. Who he then got killed because he's the one who
As
suggested
for
the Solidus.
president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie.
It's not how
It was also
Foxdie
designed
works.
to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW.
See, that makes it a little bit more like
Your
Foxdie.
plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus.
Seek and destroy specific things in a genetic
That
code
man
to destroy
was a
them.
different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program.
At least that's
Dead Cell.
what the Patriots wanted, at least.
You're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound.
Rude.
We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago.
And just completely...
Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake.
Snake messing things up since day one.
I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Oh shit, he shot her! Like, actually shot her. Yep. Well, I guess she gets to die like she wanted.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Well,
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused.
Rude.
You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine.
I mean, she is very melodramatic.
Thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you.
Extremely melodramatic.
Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
He's kind of got a point there. Also, Vamp is technically her stepdad.
Thought I got her in the heart.
Dun dun dun!
It missed.
No, it didn't miss. It was deflected.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
That is blatantly untrue. Like, you have Octopus, or, Psychomantis. You have Psychomantis in the first game. You have, the Fear in, I think it was the Fear. The Sorrow in MGS3. Technically Ocelot, being the child of the Sorrow and boss, has a little bit of the psychic energy. That was when people were like, Liquid's possessing him with his arm, really. That was the fan base's reaction to that. Konami just sort of stepped back a little bit and went, actually, it was the arm, but it wasn't the arm. It was Ocelot's latent psychic abilities that he got from his parents that let Liquid take him over.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve
Oh, and like the whole Beauty and Beast core in MGS4.
clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure this is fine. I don't think your little plate thing's gonna help you, bro. Well, isn't that lucky?
How's this then?
This is a video game or a movie?
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
Why does he care? Like, why would Solidus care?
Told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Well, that's a lot of bomby bombs.
Everybody down!
Okay, at least 3 of those went through Snake and Raiden. Her position, her like squatting position is hilarious to me.
Impossible.
Don't worry about it, bro.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson. The daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
And now she's got to be dramatic for her death too, because staying on brand.
I can see my family
Man, Vamp's gonna be pissed when he hears about this. He gonna be pissed.
Damn! Try this instead.
"15 minutes of cutscene so far." Uh-oh. Time for some screwed up texture glitches.
No! No, not now!
Also, interestingly, I think that is the first thing that Snake says since Ocelot showed up on top of Arsenal there. And it seems to be Snake's voice that triggers... Yeah. That triggers the, Liquid to come out.
Brothers!
Hi, Liquid.
Liquid!
I love the way Snake says Liquid's name. Liquid! Liquid!
Been waiting for this!
Why would his voice actor change?
It can't be.
Like, why would the voice actor change?
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
It's just Ocelot mimicking Liquid's voice. It's fine.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him.
Like I said, I could have fixed this texture glitch, but
Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner.
I didn't want to have to
and
replay the
got you
game.
out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all,
That's what brothers are for.
I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host?
You didn't choose anything!
Before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
Yeah, okay. How do you have so many missiles in your frickin' Doc Ock arms, Solidus?
Time to say goodbye!
Damn.
Oh, come on.
It's a good way to go.
If I can break a pair of handcuffs, then you can break a pair of frickin' handcuffs, Snake. It's not that hard. I mean, what? There he goes!
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake! You coming?
No. 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 No way he grabbed onto that. And we know that he doesn't because he shows up at the ending of the game anyway. To give an ending monologue. "20 minutes of cutscenes." 20 minutes of cutscenes. That's where we're at so far. I can see because I'm looking over at the thing. Or I guess 19 minutes. But whatever. Close enough. Oh, goodbye to that bridge. I assume it's going to be the Verrazano Bridge. Because it's the only bridge I can remember in this game. Verrazano Bridge, checkpoint pass. Oh. Well, I guess it's not going to break the bridge. Never mind. Isn't it convenient that they both fell into the same place? And didn't break any bones from being flung off. Though how many people got killed in the crash? Damn it, I'm trying not to kill anyone. We can't have crash victims. It just ruins my whole score.
Federal Hall.
He's lost it.
Do you know what day it is today?
Rose has been asking him that too.
April 30th?
Rose has been asking him that too.
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years
GW.
ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country.
No, that's not.
This was where it was supposed to begin.
That's not.
This is where freedom could have been born.
The Patriots were not around. Even in the timeline of this game, the Patriots only started being a thing in like the 1940s, 50s, 60s, 60s.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power.
Cold War.
What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation.
What? What?
The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort.
You don't need to have children to put your mark on the world. Pfft. Children are overrated.
When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
Become a teacher or something. There you go. Teaching kids. Boom. Done.
All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon.
See,
That would be
growing up I had no idea what that
my
meant.
mark in
Now I know.
history.
Because it's a biology joke.
Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
Yeah, okay.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call...
Well, you're an AI, duh.
Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer. in the
See, now he's
crystal
just
of the
spitting
White
bullshit, because...
It's not unlike the way life started in
No,
the oceans 4
this all
billion
gets
years
retconned in
ago. The White
MGS3.
House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution.
No, it wasn't. You're just
We are
bullshitting.
formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often.
No.
How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
You're only about 40
Cut the
years
crap.
old, bro.
If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there
I-
are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives. Through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
Not
That's
really
what
selected
history
and
is,
processed. That's not.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved
Just
in
my
all
rabbits.
its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
It's not how evolution works.
You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights
That's
of
fair.
criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people
Fair.
suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species.
Fair.
Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum.
Anybody who says that video games never have a political message, just show them this codec call.
Into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different
Just show them this
cardinal
codec call.
truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
So this isn't explained in this game, but the Patriots are AI systems.
I'll decide
They were
for
created in
myself
like
what
the
to believe and what to pass on.
in the 1960s and 1970s-ish.
Idea.
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there.
Rude.
You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic.
We're getting
that would give you
Skyneted.
some sense of strength.
That's crap.
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
Rude.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Rude.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now, we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course.
This is some iRobot shit.
Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity.
Aight. This is some bullshit.
The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
Okay.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm.
I want to
for the
say so many things,
exercise.
but I'm trying not to talk too much over the cutscene.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
Bro.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the mob could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
It's not even
Refused
Rose
to
who's
see
talking
me
right
for
now,
what
it's
I
the
was.
AI.
I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did.
This isn't actually
It occurred to
Rose
you to
talking
do
right now,
nothing but
obviously.
Look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Yeah, okay, Shepard.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Lie.
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
It's fucking twisted. This is so twisted.
Jack, my son.
Again, so many reasons why we needed a game set between this and 4.
My clone brothers and I are called monsters.
3 is a prequel.
Replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Rude. Rude. Just drive that knife in deeper, bro.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
But I thought you were his godfather.
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix.
Rude. This fucking game.
It's time we were both free.
That aim, though. Well, I cannot remember how to do this fight. Fuck.
You did. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you. What? The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed.
But they're not... It's an AI. It's not a person you need to hunt down, bro. Bruh. Okay,
Brace yourself.
Finally some gameplay 38 minutes in. Jeez. Oh, I forgot about the fire! Shit! Also, body armor. Come at me. Come at me. Fuck. Hi.
Is that the best one?
Ah, tits. Oh, crap. Yeah, there we go. Hi, how you doing? There we go. Wait, what? I took health? Rude. I'm not supposed to take health. Whoops. I guess stabbing takes health even if you're using this mode. Beep, beep, beep. Come here. You're getting a little sparky over there, ain't you, Solidus? Oh, fuck. I forgot that he can grab you. At some point, we're gonna get a codec call. There we go. I was gonna say, at some point, we get a codec call. Oh, dear. I could end the video. Fuck it, we're gonna have an hour-long final video. Shut the fuck up! Okay. I could have answered the Kodak call. That's it. Let me on! Well, I've almost got him. Should only take like one more hit. Ah, tits. I didn't even hit for you to hit me, bro. Oh, well, that's not very nice.
Let's go.
Come on. Yes! Okay. I didn't even kill him. I did blow up Vamp earlier, though, so I'll probably have 1 kill on my record. If that counts. I don't know if it does. Hey, he has 2 blades. That's not fair. Bonk. Raiden, what have I told you? We don't use the lethal parts of the weapons here. That's... You have 1 job. Let Snake kill him if you want to kill him so bad. He's killed a bunch of other people already. How is he walking? Raiden had to have severed his spinal cord there. Bye. I hope. I kind of wish he broke the statue when he fell. Just conk. God, I love this song. It brings back such nostalgia. This tune is so nostalgic. Aw, you're that sweet. How did he get off the roof? How did Raiden get off the roof? Also, how is this gonna get explained to the people of Manhattan? Or wherever it crashed. I think it was Manhattan. Maybe I'm just thinking Manhattan because Parasite Eve. No, it wasn't Manhattan. No. Man, I don't even know anymore. There would not be nobody there. Something that big crashes like that, there would not be nobody there. I mean, people do show up fairly quickly, but there would be people here already. Bare minimum emergency personnel. For the first time in the game, the dog tags we have show up. There we go. There they are. None of them have anything to say about the dude just chilling in the super sketch-looking bodysuit with the body armor.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are.
Hi, Snake.
The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
Where the fuck did you come from?
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, more philosophy!
What am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
At least you can have
we
kids.
Can tell other people about
unlike Snake.
Having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future. Decide for myself? And whatever you choose will be you. I don't know if I can. I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories.
Joke's on you.
Legacy.
Ryan's gonna have a bad time for a few years. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. That decision gets made for him by the real Colonel and Rose when they pretend to shack up in order to get him to keep fighting.
What is that?
Dog tags.
It has my name on it. Because those are the ones that were made when you originally logged into the thing on the big shell. It's kind of nice that they actually show them here.
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Hey, don't throw my name away. Rude. Just find something worth passing on. Well, joke's on you. Rose is pregnant.
They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it.
Joke's on you. It's Snake who, or it's Ryan who actually finds the kid.
He's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling.
Yeah, no, you would not have been able to do that.
Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
Snake's so shady.
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first.
Like like your girlfriend breaking up with you to take your son and go live with an old guy. Now it's time for the thing that makes no sense. What the fuck is Rose doing there? There is no way in hell that the Patriots just let her go after all that. Like, no way in hell.
Snake?
He's gone.
What's wrong?
What's... A lot's wrong, Rose!
Nothing. Can I ask you something?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh,
I'd just be sappy as shit.
yeah.
Let's just forgive the fact that we both horrifically lied to each other. But it's okay, she prego.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
See? Again, reasons why we need to see what happened between 2 and 4. Like, they go from this all lovey-dovey, it's like, oh, she's pregnant, it's all hopeful, to Raiden being is super angsty, like, I want to die freaking cyborg ninja.
Do you remember this place?
And Rose being married to the Colonel from the first game.
This is where we first met. I remember now.
Like, what the fuck?
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
Isn't that sweet?
I think
there we go.
Pass
Like,
along
anything
to
else?
future. He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Don't let MGS4 bitch! Again, I will never not be salty about the fact that we don't have a game. That we never got the game that we were supposed to, set between MGS2 and MGS4. I will never not be salty about that. Like, the whole Ocelot, Liquid, Snake, Otacon, yeah, the main storyline of MGS4 is fine, but the entire storyline between, like, Rose, Raiden, all of them, completely, like, the fuck happened? They do explain what happened, but it's still kind of like, but why though? Can I skip it? Fuck! I'll see you guys after the credits. Are we good? Because I'm just downloading a book to read. Don't mind me. Just, come on, yes, this is B-roll. I'm just waiting for the end credit, because there is an end credit sequence, so I can't just end the Let's Play yet. At least I think there is. I remember there being one. If not, I'll see you at the title screen. Okay, I think it's finally good. Maybe? Seems like the credits are over. I prefer when games let me skip them. It's easier when you're Let's Playing, because now you just have to sit here for like 10 minutes just scrolling through Facebook or something.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime.
Hey! I know that bull!
Species may rule over this planet.
From when somebody put a little girl in
Earth
front of
may
it.
not be
Like a little girl
forever,
statue.
But we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Don't forget what happened in the past, or you'll end up repeating it in the future. It's like basic. Freaking basic. Dun dun dun. Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of
Snake,
Liberty.
you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on
Dun
around
dun
here?
dun.
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
And what they're not telling you there is that what was pretty much confirmed in the codec call with the Colonel, they are, the Patriots are AIs. GW was going to be another Patriot that was going to help them with the sifting of digital technology. They're all AIs that were created after the events of MGS3. Somehow, even though we currently do not have AIs of that freaking caliber, so whatever. I'm a scorpion! Turn your clear code to Konami. I bet that's not there anymore. I bet. New item obtained. I got the camera. I got the camera. Mostly because I didn't give a crap to unlock anything else, really. Alright, you guys. That is going to be it for this Let's Play. I don't know what's going to replace it just yet. I'm thinking maybe Dead Space 2. But we'll see. I may decide to play something else because I have a lot of games to play, to choose from. I generally pick 4. And then put them on, like, a poll. It has right on it now. And put them on a poll either on YouTube or Twitter or somewhere to let people decide. So, don't know what's going to replace it just yet, but my name is Miss Scarlet Tanager, and I've been playing some Metal Gear Solid 2. I'll see you all in another Let's Play.